Hello.
ಅವರು ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು.
ಸರ್
Hello.
ಸರ್ ಧನಂಜಯ ಸರ್.
Sir, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Is it audible?
Audible, visible also, sir.
Okay. So
Right, sir.
once we will just try this uploading of the PowerPoint slides.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kindly share it, sir.
Now it's visible, sir.
Visible, sir.
Visible?
Yeah.
Okay,
Clear.
sir.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, sir.
Now total slide is visible, sir.
Total slide, but then put it in full screen.
Yes, I put sir actually.
Okay, okay.
Full screen you have put.
Excellent, sir. Excellent.
Now it's okay, na sir?
Okay.
Good morning, madam. Padmavatama, madam, Dean.
Good morning.
Sir, namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to
Good
everybody.
morning to all.
I think all your faculty members have joined.
Yes, sir. Joining, sir.
Mhm.
So it is the entire university, sir.
Okay.
All
Okay.
PVKs, research stations, colleges, polytechnic colleges,
So,
all are joining.
Dr. Janikaram is also joining, Allah?
Sir, he may not join, sir.
He may not.
He may not.
Just 5 minutes back, I called. He did not take my call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Sir is having some other work.
Mhm. This Global Connect is only for your university faculty or from all over India?
Only for university, sir.
Only for university?
Only for university.
Uh-huh. In Andhra Pradesh, is there any scope for growing potato in any of the districts? It is being grown.
Potato is, I think, is not grown, sir.
Recently,
In Telangana region, some pockets they are growing.
yeah, in Telangana, this Dr. Srinivasa Rao,
Jahirabad side, Medak Jahirabad side, they are growing.
Jairabad, Siddipet,
Siddipet, yes, sir.
Sangareddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They
Yes.
brought the farmers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Srinivasa Rao, who is advisor to Chief Minister, yes,
Sir.
brought a team of farmers and State Department officers to GKVK.
Sir.
And they also visited our Hassan Center and they had an interaction with them. They stayed for 2 days and they visited farmers' fields where
Sir.
this ARC is grown.
Sir.
I think it is Telangana state, that 3 districts they are telling. It
Yes,
is
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But not in Andhra Pradesh.
Not in Andhra Pradesh.
Uh-huh.
Only some agency areas.
Ravindra, can you?
Yeah, tell me, Ravindra.
In agency areas of Visakhapatnam district, limited cultivation is there.
Sir, potentiality is there in agency areas, sir. Like Visakhapatnam, that Araku and all.
Because it requires now you cool and humid weather. That is
Yes,
very
sir, yes,
important. Soil temperature should be
Yes,
around
sir.
20-22 for tuberization. That is that requirement is very specific. It is very sensitive to temperature, soil temperature. Otherwise, no tuberization. In Karnataka also, except these 5 districts, it cannot be grown in other districts.
In Andhra Pradesh, especially in agency areas, the temperatures are very low, sir. In the winter months.
Even Tamil Nadu also is only Ooty Hills. Other than that, it cannot be grown anywhere else. That's why you have to identify areas where congenial weather is available for potato cultivation. Then only you can try.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Narmadu, sir. Good morning.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, we have area under potato in Vikota area of Rayalaseema region, sir.
Rayalaseema. Uh-huh.
Yeah. There commercially they cultivate potato, sir.
Mm-hmm.
In Rayalaseema towards at the borders, Kuppam area, sir, particularly.
It is grown during Kharif or in the Rabi.
It is in Rabi, sir.
Rabi and as irrigated crop.
Yeah, irrigated.
Mm-hmm.
And certain areas even Kharif crop is also taken, sir, in area.
Mm-hmm.
And some people in agency areas, they are trying nowadays
Mm-hmm.
potato.
Okay, sir.
And some research
There are
has gone
some
into.
heat tolerant hybrids are available, which is released by CPRA Simla, just like
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes.
Kupri Surya is a heat tolerant type hybrid.
And some more varieties also come in, sir, actually released. Heat tolerant varieties.
Mm.
And some varieties also released. And in our university, at the university headquarters also some research has gone into, sir, actually.
Mhm. Mhm.
Some PG, as part of PG research, some students have tried potato.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Relatively, it's coming up well, not bad. I don't say we are getting a extraordinary crop, but
Mhm.
average yields are being recorded.
Mhm. We can try some heat tolerant hybrids.
Yes, sir, we have to.
We can try just to find out its performance.
Yes.
There are three heat tolerant hybrids they are released from CPRA Simla.
Yes, sir.
So even in some non-traditional areas in Karnataka, we have tried that,
Okay.
but you may not get expected yield.
Okay.
That's a problem.
Sir.
My favorite crop is potato. That's why I'm presenting. It may not be useful for your staff, faculty, huh?
Why, sir? Why?
Because it is not grown in our state,
Then we also would know, sir. We will be knowing something about the crop, sir, because
Yeah, at least the new technology can be introduced.
no, sir. Actually, it is being researched here also.
Mhm.
I was telling you, some PG students they have already tried.
Mhm.
We are getting a good crop, sir.
Mhm.
So potato is not that
At
bad.
least you can be the source of planting material. We can send it to other states.
Yeah.
Even if you don't grow commercial crop.
And
If we can
we can't.
produce the ARC seedlings, we can
Sir.
send it to the other states, other northern states. That is
We-
also
we-
a good
we-
potential.
We cannot say it's not our crop. It's not our crop, sir, because some area there under potato in AP also.
Mhm. If the commercial crop cannot be grown, at least planting materials can be generated and it can be sent to the
Yeah.
other states. There is
Of
a
course,
lot
you're
of scope is there for that.
Yes, sir. Of course, you are right.
Your nurseries can be used for that purpose. The nurseries, high-tech nurseries used for raising F1 hybrids of tomato, capsicum, cucumber, watermelon, muskmelon. Those facilities can be used for raising this ARC. And it is a very good revenue earning is there. Our farm receipts, we are getting very good revenue from this. There is 100% assured market buying. So that we can explore that possibility. There is
Yes,
no
sir.
doubt. Shall we start, sir? Or shall we wait for some more time?
Sir, just we will wait, sir.
Okay.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Your convocation is over, Allah? Your university convocation?
Over, sir. Over.
Mhm.
Convocation is over.
Okay. What about your admissions? UG admissions, you have started already process?
No, sir.
Not yet.
UG admissions 22-23 over, sir.
23, 24.
23-24, it will start from September, sir.
Oh, you are going to be late. Huh?
No, sir. Even immediately after MSET will start, sir.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
after MSET, veterinary, agriculture, horticulture. Time one after the other.
Okay. So in Karnataka, now the 6th June, we have a practical test for the farmers. We have, the Karnataka government has reserved 50% of the seats for farmers' sons, you know. For that, there is a practical test.
Okay,
So 6th June, it is going to be held in the entire state by all the 6 universities. They are going to organize this practical test. And the CET entrance is already over exam. This year, I think maybe July, August, our admissions, UG admissions will start.
Sir, we have reservation for farmers quota, we have 40%.
How much percentage?
40%, sir.
Oh,
But
40.
we don't have any test, sir. If they have the land, minimum 1 acre of land, that is enough, sir.
Okay,
Agriculture land, they should have 1 acre of land, that's all.
that's all. No test, nothing is there. Huh?
Illa, sir. No test.
Here we, in Karnataka, there is a practical test for 100 marks.
That's it.
So they have
No,
to take
sir.
that examination and
So
it will
to
be-
get
it-
that reservation,
And it will not be available.
Also the basis the MSET exams are NEET exam only.
And this practical test marks will be compiled by the Karnataka Examination Authority. They only announce the results, and counseling will be done through Karnataka Examination Authority, not by universities. University
Okay.
has no role in admitting these farmers' sons. Again, it is by Karnataka Examination Authority, KEA,
okay,
through counseling only. Again, through
Okay.
merit,
okay,
merit only.
okay.
So my term will be over very shortly.
How does,
July 13th, I will be completing 5
Three-
years. 5
5
years.
years, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, very.
So July 13th is my last working day.
Okay, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Sir, really 5 years, very good management, sir.
Yeah. So we have our convocation on 1st July.
Okay,
We are planning to, we have given the governor has given consent.
okay.
1st July, we are going to have our convocation.
Sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. I am ready.
Sir, okay. So welcome to Dr. YSR Horticulture University, Venkatramanagudam, West Godavari District, Andhra Pradesh, for the 16th Global Connect series in collaboration with University of Horticulture Sciences, Bagalkot, ARC, Apical Rooted Cuttings, new innovative technology for quality potato seed production. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this Global Connect series. Respected Honorable Chairman, Dr. T. Jankiram, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. YSR Horticulture University. This program is SAR's brainchild program, sir. With his cooperation only, we have conducted 15 Global Connect series. Every month, one Global Connect series we are conducting. And guest lectures will be arranged by the eminent scientists throughout the world. And so like that, we have called scientists from USA, Sri Lanka, many foreign countries. And today, guest speaker, Dr. K. M. Indiresh, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Horticulture Sciences, Bagalkot, Karnataka. Welcome, sir. Good morning.
Thank you,
And
sir.
so respected Dean of Horticulture, Dr. S. Padmatam Garu, Director of Research, Dr. Naram Nayadu Garu, Director of Extension, Dr. Karunasri Garu, Registrar, Dr. B. Srinivasulu Garu, Controller of Exams, Dr. Venkateswamy Garu, Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Salome Sinita Garu, Dean of PG Studies, Dr. Surikumar Garu, Engineer, Estate Officer Engineer Mallikarjun Garu, Controller Madam Shashikala Garu, all Associate Deans Colleges of Horticulture, all Journal Associates, all heads of research stations, KVKs, and principals of polytechnic colleges, and scientists, teachers, and students of Dr. YSR Horticulture University. Welcome to this Global Connect series. And due to some assignment, sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, is busy with some other work. So, with his permission, we are conducting today Global Connect program. And before going to details, just we will have a brief introduction about our guest speaker today. Dr. K. Mindirish, sir, completed BSc Horticulture, MSc Horticulture degree during 76-80 and 80-82 respectively from the University of Agriculture Sciences, Bengaluru, and joined US Bengaluru as extension guide at Udigire on 18-10-1982 and was selected as assistant professor during 27-7-86. Later on, he became associate professor and head agriculture research station at Sikire in July 1994. He became professor of horticulture during July 2002 and continued the service as professor. He has served in various research stations, projects on coconut, potato, and as a vegetable breeder. During 2010, he joined as a professor and university head, Division of Vegetable Sciences at PG Center, UHS campus, GKVK, Bengaluru, and the University of Horticulture Sciences, Bagalkota, and continued up to 4th July 2013. He has 64 research publications to his credit and has guided 16 MSc and 3 PhD students in vegetable science discipline. He has handled several ad hoc projects and was responsible for release of Kalpataru coconut variety and JX576 potato hybrid. He worked as a Dean College of Horticulture, Mysore, since from 2013 July to 6 July 2017, and also nominated as Director for Center for Advanced Faculty Training by the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, New Delhi, from 7th July 2017. He assumed the charge of Registrar, UHS Bagalkot, and worked up to 31st July 2018. From 1st August 2018 to 20th March 2021, he served as a Director of Education along with the in-charge post of Vice Chancellor till 27/5/2020. Thereafter, 27th May 2020, from the Chancellor of the UHS Bagalkot and Honorable Governor of Karnataka has nominated Sir as a Vice Chancellor, regular Vice Chancellor for the University of Horticulture Sciences, Bagalkot, from 20th May 2020 and working as on today. And welcome, sir. Welcome to this Global Connect series. And thank you very much for accepting our invitation and your experiences. You shared your experiences and visited our Vietnam. And you are the vegetable breeder and especially work a lot in the potato. And we are eagerly waiting for your speech, sir. Thank you very much. And you can proceed, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dhananjay Rao, Director of the Industrial and International Programs, the Director of Research, Dean, Associate Deans, and other officers of the University headquarters, all the principals of the diploma colleges, and faculty members from different colleges and research stations, and also the postgraduate students of Dr. YSR Horticulture University. I first up on the outset, I thank the university and Dr. Janaki-Ram, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. YSR Horticulture University, for giving me an opportunity to share my views on the new concept of potato seed production, which has been standardized at UHS Bagalkot. So I once again thank all of you for giving an opportunity. I think Dr. Dhananjay Rao in his a brief introduction has given my biodata. In fact, I worked as a head of the scheme in All India Coordinated Potato Improvement Project from 2000 to 2006 at Hassan in Karnataka state, which is one of the major potato growing regions in the state of Karnataka. And during that time, I had a lot of experience in potato. And being a vegetable breeder, we tried hybridization. And in fact, there was a seed set, but the seed set was not carried to the fruits are not carried to the seed set. There was a sterility problem was there. Then we done the crosses and we took it to the Kupri in Himachal Pradesh. There we further continued the seed production work, and we have released one variety called JX576, which is an improvement over Kupri Jyoti, which is one of the very important variety, which is released 50 years back. Even today, in northern part of India, This is the ruling variety, Kupri Jyoti, even though it has become highly susceptible to lead blight disease. Anyhow, potato, as all of you know, is one of the very important world crop. It is one of the very important food crop, which is next to rice, wheat, and maize. This is the fourth important food crop grown in the entire world as a food crop, not as a vegetable. So, so in the world, potato is the fourth important crop, both in area, production, and productivity in the world. Mainly the potato is grown in European countries where the temperate climate is prevailing, and is also grown in tropical and subtropical regions of Asia, China, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan. In other Asian countries also it is being grown. Even in United States, in some of the states where the temperature is low and the temperate climate is prevailing, there also it is grown. But anyhow, the quality potatoes are produced mainly from the European continent, European countries. And as all of you know, it is being recognized as a king of vegetables. Lot of value-added products are prepared from potato. Even in Indian scenario, it is just like onion and chili. Potato is one of the most essential ingredient in the kitchens for the women. And one or the other day, every day we consume potatoes. And there are a lot of value-added products are available, prepared. The commercially, this potato chips, finger chips, and potato powder, and so many products are commercialized, and it is being available in the market. In addition to that, is also the pressed potato tubers are used in various culinary preparations in the household of the Indian women, and it is one of the short duration crop. The potato comes to harvest within 75 to 90 days. There are 3 different type of duration is available. Early maturity types, they will be ready for harvest in about 75 days. Medium maturity types. Am I edible, sir? Am I edible?
That the slides are not moving, it seems.
Yeah, I am moving it. And there are the 3 different based on maturity of the crop. Three different types are there. Early maturing types are harvested in 60 to 75 days. Mainly medium maturing types in 75 to 80 days, and late maturing types will be 90 to 110 days. So depending upon the season, these types can be grown. As all of you know that it has got a very high tuber dry matter. It is having a lot of edible energy, and edible proteins are also available in this crop. There is no cholesterol. This is very rich in carbohydrates and energy. It is completely fat-free, and is a good source of proteins. It is also a very good source of crude fiber.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Put
Yeah.
it in slide mode and slides are not moving, it seems.
Yeah.
Sir,
Slide,
it is not in slide mode, sir.
Not in slide mode.
Not in
Slideshow mode. Slideshow mode.
Slideshow mode.
And it is also not moving, sir.
Not moving.
I will just slide it. Slide.
Okay, sir. Put it in slideshow mode.
Yeah, we will put it.
Now it is moving, but slideshow mode is.
Hello, sir. Hello. Due to net problem at Bagalkot, 2 minutes, please.
Am I audible, sir?
Audible, sir.
Now it is audible?
Audible.
Okay.
Share it.
ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಬರಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್. Okay, sir. Let me continue my speech. Sorry for the interruption. There was some internet problem.
Okay, sir.
Potato is a very. I was telling you the importance of potato in the world and its nutritional importance. And in India, potato is mainly grown in the northern parts, especially in the UP, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, and in the Punjab.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah.
Put it in slideshow.
Slides, so sir. Now it's okay, sir.
Is it okay now?
Is it okay, but not in slideshow?
It's in
It is
slideshow only, sir.
slideshow only. It is in
Sir.
slideshow only, sir.
Here is not in slideshow.
ಅದನ್ನ ಇದಾಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Just move it.
ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಶೋ ಬೇಡ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಕು.
Now it's in, now, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead.
No, sir.
Yes.
Now it is in slideshow, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I was telling about the nutritional importance of potato. It is one of the very important vegetable in India as a common household. This one, and getting quality seeds is very important for potato cultivation. And in the earlier times, India used to get seeds from European countries, but after the World War II, there was a blanket ban on the import of potato seeds. There onwards, we started producing seeds on our own in India, especially in the Himachal Pradesh, in the hilly areas. And the Central Potato Research Institute located at Simla is the nodal institute which is working on potato, and they have released so far about 46 different potato hybrids which are having different traits. Some of the hybrids are resistant to late blight disease, some are having tuber dry matter suitable for processing, and some heat tolerant types having early duration. Like that, they have done a lot of work on potato research and development in Simla, and they have released 46 potato hybrids throughout India. And the All India Coordinated Research Project was started in the year 1973, and it's having 16 coordinated centers in the entire country. In Karnataka, we have ASRP centers under our university located in Hassan. So we can just see in 1949-52, the production potential productivity was very low. Now in the 2021-22, the production has substantial increase in the area and production, and also the productivity because of the introduction of these new hybrids. So there is a lot of impact of synergetic efforts by the Potato Research Institute, Simla, and also ASRP potatoes, and also by the state agriculture universities. I was telling about the potato. It is mainly grown in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, and parts of Tamil Nadu is also grown. It is a major, these are some of the major potato producing states in the country. I think I am audible, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In Karnataka, potato is grown mainly in 6 districts: Belgaum, Dharwad, Chikmagalur, Hassan, Chamarajnagara, Kolar, and Chikbalapur. And also in Belgaum, Dharwad, and Chikmagalur and Hassan, in these 4 districts, tomato is grown mainly during the Kharif season, that is May end, June planting, and the crop will be harvested by the end of August and September. It is purely grown as a rainfed crop in these 4 districts, whereas in Chikbalapur and Kolar, potato is grown as a rabi crop during winter and as an irrigated crop. This is the peculiarity of potato growing in Karnataka. Only in these 2 districts, Kolar, Chikbalapur, and Bengaluru rural, it is grown as a rabi crop under irrigation, whereas in other 4 districts, it is grown as a rainfed crop during Kharif season. So these are some of the potato growing regions in Karnataka. In other than these districts, potato is not at all a crop of other districts. And the main problem of farmers faced by the potato growers in Karnataka is poor quality seeds leading to low productivity. The productivity is 10 tons per hectare, and majority seeds are coming from Punjab, which is about 2,000 kilometers away from Karnataka. And there is a lot of exploitation of farmers by seed traders. What they are doing is, in Punjab, especially in Jalandhar, is the main hub of potato seed production. There are some 5-6 potato seed producers. We are doing it on a very scientific line, like Batti seeds, Kapoor seeds, and SF seeds. Other than that, most of them, they grow ware potatoes. What they are doing is, during the month of February end, the potato crops will be harvested in Punjab, especially in Jalandhar area. And in addition to the potato seeds by some of these companies, ware potatoes, they shipped it to Bangalore, Yeshwantpur APMC, they stored it in the cold storages. So there is about 1 lakh tons cold storage is available in the APMC Yeshwantpur in Bangalore. They keep it for 2 months. That is in the month of March, April. They carry it through truckloads from all the way from Jalandhar to Bangalore and store it in the cold storages. And there is a need of 60 days for tuber dormancy is there. Only then you can use it as a planting materials. And at the end of 2 months storage, they take out it and ship it to the Hassan market. And then it will be sold as a seeds. So majority of the seed traders, they are cheating farmers because they bring ware potatoes from Punjab, Jalandhar, and sell it as a seed in Hassan market, which is the major seed market in Karnataka. And by using this ware potato as a seed, the farmers lose the yield and it is attacked by bacterial wilt, late blight, and the farmers burnt their fingers by paying a lot of high cost of seeds. So this is facing, this is the problem the farmers are facing in getting quality seeds from Jalandhar from the Punjab state. And also because it has to be transported from all the way from Jalandhar 2000 kilometers, the cost of transportation, handling, cold storage costs add to the potato seed price, and it is very expensive. So in low quality seeds and also to bring down the cost of potato seeds, the University of Horticultural Sciences, Bagalkot, in 2017-18, under RKUI. So in 2017-18, we had a MOU with the International Potato Center, which is located in Lima, Peru in South America, with their headquarters at New Delhi, Asia Center in New Delhi. So we had come to an MOU with them, and we proposed a RKUI project about the potato seed production. So under this, the International Potato Center, CIP, has introduced, they introduced this apical rooted stem cuttings technology, which is being followed in Vietnam for long time. It is only the Vietnam, they are adopted this technology for a very long time. Even Central Potato Research Institute in India, located in Simla, they are not aware of this technology. So in most of the northern states, they are producing this potato shoots by adopting this seed plot technique, which helps in producing high quality seeds. So they were not following this either aeroponics or ARC method. So with the close collaboration with the International Potato Center in 2017-18, so we borrowed this technology from Vietnam. Then we started our trials. So to begin with, under the RKUI project, we contacted 2 tissue laboratories exclusively for potato seed production, one at Bangalore at our regional research station located in GKVK, Bangalore. Other was at Hassan. We have our ASRP centers, Hassan. So we started 2 tissue culture facilities exclusively for this seed production under RKUI project. Then we started the trial, experimenting with this new technology, which is transferred from Vietnam. So under this,
Sir, no voice, sir.
I am not audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now audible.
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 Okay.
Sure.
So the potato seeds can be produced through aeroponics, where you can produce the microtubers and mini tubers, where the system, the aeroponic system is very expensive. We have to grow them in the nutrient solutions, and we cannot produce large quantity of potato seed tubers. That is one of the major limitations with the aeroponics, even though it is successful. From the aeroponics, we produce the microtubers. These microtubers are multiplied in the field as mini tubers. Then again, this further multiplication is done for production of seed tubers. So this aeroponics was has not got good scope because of the expensive infrastructure required. So whereas in case of apical rooted stem cuttings, the technology is very simple. So here it is called ARC, apical rooted cuttings or rooted apical cuttings. Both terms are same. Is already a proven technology in Vietnam and Kenya. Many of the potato growers are following this technology there. It is a very simple, affordable, and can be easily integrated into cropping system. There is a lot of scope for faster multiplication of planting materials using this technology, and it is suitable for small and marginal farmers, and there is a scope for upscaling. And there are some 3 important steps are involved in this And as I told you, University Horticulture Bagalkot and International Potato Center, they came to a MOU during 2017-18 and 18-19. Then we standardized the technology of apical rooted cuttings, which helps in production of tubers. And 21 and 22, we take up this large-scale demonstration trials using this ARC in the farmers' fields, and we organize a lot of training programs, orientations with the state departmental officers of the Department of Horticulture, and also to the potato growers. In 2022 and 23 onwards, the Karnataka State Government of Department of Horticulture has taken up large-scale multiplication of this ARC in the private nurseries in addition to the departmental farms. Now, during this season, I'll give the statistics about how much of quantity of ARC has been produced. So with this, we can produce. So in this case, there are 3 steps are involved in this. The first one is mass production of tissue plants in the tissue laboratory. This is the first step in the apical rooted technology. What actually we can do is in the tissue lab, disease-free tissue Mary clones of the desired varieties are taken. The mother culture of these new hybrids or the improved varieties will be collected from Central Potato Research Institute, Simla. Then these clones will be multiplication is done by nodal cuttings methods in the MS media in the tissue culture.
Not audible, sir. No voice.
So I am speaking very loudly. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is
So
okay.
from each nodal cuttings, we get about 5 to 6 nodal cuttings can be obtained from individual tissue culture mother plants. Once the sufficient number of tissue culture mother plants are multiplied in the laboratory, in the tissue culture laboratory, they are taken further for nursery production of apicals and ARCs in the polyhouse or in the net house. So at present, there are 8 different varieties of potato hybrids are being multiplied using this ARC technology, namely Kupri Jyoti, Kupri Himalini, Kupri Chipsona 4, Kupri Karan, Kupri Lima, Kupri Mohan, and Kupri Sangam. They are being multiplied at our regional horticulture research station, Bangalore. In this, and the ARC technology in India is developed by the joint effort of UHS Bagalkot and International Potato Center during 2018, and is ready for adoption and scaling up for rapid multiplication of quality disease-free seed tubers at cheaper rate with sustainability. The advantage of ARC technology is farmers can produce and use their own seed tubers, reduces field exposure in seed tuber production, and thereby minimizing the accumulation of viruses in the seed stock. Seed replacement with the desired better performing and disease resistant varieties is possible in a short span of time. Long distance transport of either apicals or ARC is easy and cheaper compared to the long distance transport of voluminous seed tubers. Entrepreneurial and employment opportunities in tissue culture laboratory and nursery production is possible. So this is the first step in the ARC. The second one was once you produce the tissue culture plants in the tissue culture laboratories, then the second step is called mass multiplication of mother plants through apicals. Once these tissue culture plants are produced in the tissue culture laboratories, these plants will be shifted to the mother beds in the polyhouses or net houses, and here that can be grown in the beds with using the coco peat as a media, or we can also use the plot trays. These apical rooted plants which are produced in the tissue culture laboratory to be transferred to the mother block, And this is the view of mother block. So apical cutting is similar to nursery grown seedlings. Apical portion of the young plant is rooted and then transplanted. The cuttings are produced from the thistle plants in the screenhouse or polyhouse rather than mini tubers. After rooting, the cuttings are planted in the field to produce seed tubers. First one is mass production of tissue culture plantlets in the tissue culture laboratories. The second step is mass production of apical rooted cuttings in the polyhouse or net house. The third one is field production of seed tubers. You can see this is the tissue culture plants in the laboratory. Then they are multiplied in the polyhouses in the mother blocks. Then this is a view of inoculation in the tissue culture lab in our research station at Bangalore. So this after using this MS media, we get the from each in the bottle, tissue culture bottle, we get about 150 to 200 plants can be produced from each bottle. And these tissue culture plants will be transferred to the mother block. So you can see the laborers where they are putting this coco peat as a media, and the plants from the tissue culture bottles are shifted here to the mother blocks. So you can see the individual plants are planted in the mother block using the coco peat as a media. So there are lot of women laborers are involved in the planting of these things. And this is the view of mother block, where the tissue culture plants are being planted in the mother block using coco peat. This is the view of the plants obtained from this tissue culture plants, which is about 21 to 24 days old. These are the plants grown in the polyhouse or shade house using these tissue culture plants in the polyhouses. Then from this mother block, the apical portion of the plant is cut. We can see the laborer who is removing the apical portion of the plants using this scissor. So we get a lot of apical stems from each individual plant. So we can take about 4 to 5 cycles of cuttings can be prepared from this. Once the cuttings are prepared, you can see the collection of apical rooted cuttings protected from the mother block, and each cuttings will have 4 to 5 leaves. Is mainly the apical portion is cut, and this apical portion of the cuttings is again planted in the polyhouse or shade house or net house using again in the coco media only. So you can see how this apical cuttings are being planted in the field, in the net house or in the shade net house. So this is a view of ARC cuttings planted in the polyhouse or shade house. So it will take about 4 weeks for establishment. After 4 weeks, we can see the growth of ARC seedlings in the shade houses. See, these are all the view of a commercial nurseries in Hassan district, Hassan, where even private farmers, private nurserymen, where they are producing this F1 hybrids of tomato, capsicum, watermelon, cucumber. They have switched over to this apical rooted stem cuttings of potato during the potato season. At least 2 months before the season starts, they produce this apical rooted stem cuttings on large scale in the polyhouses or shade houses by obtaining the tissue culture plants from our research station. The lakhs together they produce this, and once they attain the height of once they become 4 weeks old, they are raised in the protrace. The coco peat is put it in the protrace, and in this protrace, these individual plants are grown, and then this individual protrace can be shifted to distant places. I will show you in the next slide. See, these are the protrace used for filling coco peat, and you can see the worker removing the protrace from the nursery. The plants can be carried along with protrace to the farmers' fields, and they can use it. They can plant it in the main field, and the protrace can be returned to the nurseries. So this is called apical rooted stem cuttings. And even suppose if you want to carry it to the 200, 300 kilometers, what they do is the portress can be bent like this. They put it in the plastic crates or in the tractors. They arrange it like this and carry it from Bangalore to Hassan or Bangalore to Kolar, Chikmagalur like this. So it's a very delicate materials. We have to handle it very carefully, these seedlings. So once the apical root stem cuttings will have a very good root system, we can see the this one again. This is planted in the main field. This is the main potato field. So once it is planted in the main field, it is called G0 generation. In most of the commercial seeds obtained from seed tubers will be unknown generation. It may be G6 or D7 generation. We don't know the known generation of that. Because of that, there will be a tuber degeneration in the field. That's why the yields will go down. The disease problem will be more. Whereas in case of ARC, the apical root stem cuttings brought from this, the polyhouse, it's called G0 generation. This G0 generation plants are planted in the main field. They rise it in the main field. As usual, regular package practices adopted for the ware potatoes is followed. That is good agricultural practices. And spacing will be given as usual, like in the ware potatoes. And they rise it for about 90 days. Once it is grown, each plant will have 15 to 20 small size seed tubers. Each seed tuber will be weighing around 15 to 20 grams. So from each plant, you get 15 to 20 seed size tubers. So they harvest these. So that is called as, those tubers are called as G1 generation. Again, those seed tubers are planted in the further multiplication in the main field. They are called G2 seeds, which is used for commercial cultivation of the potato as a very high quality seed. The seeds obtained from ARC will be having a known generation. It is either G1 or G2 generation seed, which is very high quality, which is free from tuber degeneration, free from diseases, very healthy seedlings you get. We get very good yield. That is one of the advantage. And one more advantage of this is any new variety released from CPRA Simla. Suppose if a particular variety hybrid is performing well, suppose Kupri Pukraj is doing well, or Kupri Himalayan is doing well in Hassan or in Bangalore, getting the seeds of Kupraj or Himalayan is very difficult because they don't take up the seed production of these varieties in Simla or Jalandhar. So by using this technology, we can produce the potato seed tubers of any variety at our condition. Any variety, any new varieties released, can we immediately multiply these using this technology, and it can there will be a fast spread of these new varieties. That is one main advantage of this new ARC technology. This you can see in the main field they are planting. This is a way of G2 seeds being grown in the main field. From each plant, we get good quality ware potatoes of bigger size. So from this, the yield potential is about 20 to 25 tons per hectare can be obtained using this ARC technology, because the quality of seed produced through this technology is very high when compared to the seed tubers. That is one of the advantage farmers. And these apical root stem cuttings, they sell it at the rate of 60 paise to 70 paise per plant by the nurserymen. The high-tech nurseries maintained by the private farmers or departmental nurseries, they can produce this and they can sell it to the farmers at the rate of 0.6 to 0.75 paise or even up to 1 rupee per seedlings. The cost of seedlings will be 60 to 75 paise in large scale multiplication. So the cost effective, cost wise also it is very less, because we were producing this in the locally instead of getting seeds from the Jalandhar. The cost of seed is very low. The quality is very good. It is a known generation of G1 or G2 seeds. These are the advantages of using this ARC. And this is the, once the crop is harvested after 90 days, we can see they are separating the seed tubers as well as ware potatoes. The ware potatoes will be sent to the market, and the seed tubers are collected separately. They are packed in the gunny bags, and then they keep it in the cold storage for the next season. Maybe for 3-4 months, they store it in the cold storage. then it is used. So it overcome the seed dormancy. So this is a view of apical rotation cuttings in the polyhouse. So it is called Action for Local Production and Nutrition of Potato Seeds. UHS has been identified as a technical partner in this project, and the technology is very successful. There was a very good acceptance by the farmers because the cost of seed is very less. It can be produced locally. Any new hybrids which is released can be multiplied very quickly and can be adopted or implemented in the fields. So having all these advantages, the university and the CIP and even the GIZ is also involved in this project, and 4 organizations: UHS Bagalkot, International Potato Center, GIZ German Cooperation, and the Karnataka State Department of Horticulture. All these 4 organizations are involved in the promotion of this technology in the farmers' fields in the state of Karnataka, especially in Hassan, Chikmagalur, Belgaum, Dharwad, Chikbalapura, Kolar, and Bangalore rural districts. Now the technology is fast catching up among the farmers. We organized a lot of demonstrations in the beginning. First 2 years, we gave free of cost. The seedlings were supplied to the farmers in various districts, and the farmers, they have taken up this. They have also, side by side, they have also raised the crop using the seed tubers, and they also raised the potato crop using this ARC. They have compared the performance of both the traditional seed tuber as well as ARC. They found that there was no incidence of virus, there is no incidence of late blight, there is no seed tuber degeneration. The yield was very high when compared to the traditional seed tubers. So having known this by the farmers in the multi-location trials and the block demonstrations, they were very much convinced. We organized a lot of training programs for the farmers in the rural areas, in the research stations, and even the State Department of Horticulture also taken up lots of demonstrations. They are given free of cost. First 2 years, everything was given free of cost to the farmers, just to create awareness about this technology among the farmers. Now, from this year onwards, so many private nurseries have started multiplying this in labs together. And not only in Karnataka, these planting materials have been sold to the Orissa, West Bengal, Haryana, Madhya Pradesh also. They are selling it through this CIP, International Potato Center. And there is a very good advantage with regard to the quality of the seeds. And you can see this from this year onwards, 100+ farmers have planted 1 million potato seedlings in Kharif 2022 to produce seeds locally. And the counting is still on, expecting planting of 2 more millions of cuttings in 2022. So these are the steps involved in the ARC potato. First, disease-free Mary clones from mother plants are produced from Simla. Then they are mass multiplied in the tissue culture laboratories. From tissue culture laboratories, those plants are put it in the mother block and they produce the ARCs. Then ARC cuttings are taken out, then plant them in the field. They are called G0 seed tubers. Again, the further multiplication done in the field, they are called G1 seeds. Then D1 seeds is used for production of ware potatoes. These are the photographs of the different steps involved in this. Finally, we end up with the production of ware potatoes. So this is how the production of cuttings works. From one single tissue culture plant, we can take about 4 to 5 cycles of cuttings, preparation of cuttings. Thereby, we can produce 2 PT rooted cuttings from the mother block from one single tissue culture plant. And in about 4 months period, we can produce 1.5 lakhs ARC plants, individual plants from the one tissue culture plant. So much of production potential is there in this technology. That's why we are promoting this technology. I told you to give an examples. From the 7,000 ARC seedlings, we get about 70,000 tubers in the first season. That is in the G1 generation. Then again, when you do this seed multiplication in 2 acres, we can produce seeds which is required for 20 acres using this ARC. You can see the seed lots are being stored in the cold storage. So from one single plant, you can produce 1 lakh ARC cuttings. That is the beauty of this technology. And you can see the farmers who is producing, private nurseryman who is producing these ARC cuttings, and they are supplying to the potato growers in Hassan district, Hassan and Chikmagalur districts. They themselves are raising this. They brought the pisciculture plants from our research station in Hassan. They planted it. They use this, all this pro trays, cocoa peat, everything. They maintain this in the poly houses, shade houses. They multiply it and sell it at the rate of 0.6 to 0.75 paise per cuttings to the neighboring farmers. Now this technology was developed by the University of Horticultural Sciences, and CAP has introduced this technology in not only in Haryana, Orissa, West Bengal, and other northern states of India. There is a lot of opportunities to commercialize this technology. Commercial nurseries located in different agroclimatic regions, which used for raising high value vegetable seedlings, can be used for raising this ARC. Recently, trilateral cooperation between GIZ, University of Horticultural Sciences Bagalkot, and Cameroon government was implemented by the government of India. The University of Horticultural Sciences Bagalkot has been identified as a technical partner in the project under the trilateral cooperation project by the government of India. And under this, the scientists from our university, we have deputed 5 scientists who are working on potato to that country, Cameroon government. They have visited the Cameroon country. They have organized the demonstrations, training programs for the farmers, how to prepare the pisciculture plants, how to raise them in the mother block, how to raise it in the field as G1 and G2 generations. All demonstrations of technology were demonstrated to the Cameroon farmers, and they came back. After that, they started adopting this technology in Cameroon government, which is located in Western Africa, which is just adjacent to Kenya. So there is a lot of opportunities for commercial technology. Commercial necessarily located in different agroclimatic regions can be used for raising the seedlings. And this trilateral cooperation, a team of scientists from University of Horticultural Sciences and CAP have visited Yaoundé in Cameroon. Yaoundé is the capital of Cameroon country. It is a very poor country in the African continent. The technology was demonstrated to the potato growers of Cameroon country. The growers have shown a lot of interest, and they also started adopting this technology in their country. It is for the first time in India under the trilateral cooperation project. The technology was transferred to the Cameroon country, which was facilitated by Government of India, and credit goes to University of Horticultural Sciences and the International Potato Center for commercialization of this technology. So there is a lot of scope for producing the quality seeds, thereby bringing down the cost of seeds in potato cultivation in the country. The ASC technology is being practiced by the potato growers of Vietnam, especially in Dalat province, where the Vice Chancellor and the Asian Regional Director of CAP have visited the Vietnam recently and observed the farmers' fields in the country. So there is a good prospectus for this innovative technology for potato growers for producing high quality potato seed tubers. So this is a view of visit to farmers' fields in Cameroon country. And see, these are some of the potato growers. This man is a potato seed producer, this gentleman, and we have a three members team was visited this Cameroon, Yaoundé. He's a consultant. He's a GIZ consultant from Germany. Myself and the Dr. Dhananjay from International Potato Center. All the 3 members. The team was sent by the Government of India. We visited various farmers' fields in Cameroon country and observed the performance of raising up these seedlings in the nurseries and also in the main field crop. We can see the farmers are adopted this in Cameroon country. So this is called Institute for Research in Agricultural Development, IRAD. It is located in Yaoundé in Cameroon, where we had an interaction with the director who are facilitating this promotion of this technology among the potato growers in the Cameroon country. The team members, all the 3 of us, we had interaction with the director of the institute located in Yaoundé. So again, we also visited Dalat in Vietnam in the month of April. Myself and a team of 10 farmers from Karnataka, 10 farmers from India, selected from Haryana, Northeast, West Bengal, Orissa, Karnataka. So from 6 states, the farmers are identified and they were taken to the Vietnam during the month of April. I myself was also there in the delegation. We visited the tissueculture laboratories at Vietnam, which comes under Vietnam Academy of Agricultural Sciences, just like our ICR. And this is one of view of this poly house. This technology being adopted is practiced in Vietnam for a very long time. This technology was not introduced in India, even though Central Potato Research Institute was there in Simla, but due to the collaboration with International Potato Center, so the USS took lead in this and introduced this technology for the first time in India, and it has given very good success. So this is a view of tissueculture laboratory in the Vietnam, especially the Dalat province in Vietnam, where lot of area under potato is there. They are producing it. Here, they are not using our pro-trace like us. They are using this pro-trace made up of thermocol. Thermocol is very light in weight, easy to handle. We can reusable several times. So they prepared this pro-trace using this thermocol instead of recycled plastic. Here in Karnataka, in India, we use this pro-trace made up of plastic, which can be used for only 1 or 2 seasons. This is mainly used for raising F1 seedlings of tomato, brinjal, capsicum, cucumber, muskmelon, and all that. But they are using this trace made up of thermocol. It can be reusable for several times, thereby bring down the cost. So this is the country called Cameroon, which is located in the Central African Republic. So we visited this, and it is where in that country the soils are very fertile. It is most of the soils are alluvial types, rich in organic matter. They are most ideal for growing potatoes during Rabi season, not in the Kharif season. They mainly grow potato during Rabi season in that country. So this is the technology we wanted to showcase, and we are successful in this. Now the large scale multiplication of this ARC has been taken up by the Karnataka State Department of Horticulture. The government of Karnataka has allocated 50 crores during this year to promote this technology among the potato growers in the entire state. Because by adopting this technology, every year we are spending about 60 to 70 crores for import of seeds from Jalandhar. That gradually, maybe in the another 5 to 6 years, gradually with the substitution of this ARC technology, we can our dependency on the traditional seed tubers obtained from Jalandhar and other states, northern states, can be reduced. The government can save a lot of money. That's why the government of Karnataka has this year they have allocated 60 crores and they have taken up this project in the potato growing region during this Kharif season, during this month of May end and June. The materials are being supplied to these high-tech nurseries. So this is about the new innovative technology of producing quality potato seed tubers, which is being imported from Vietnam and adopted, and we have conducted several experiments for trying this spacing, fertilizer trials, data planting. All those preliminary trials were carried out in our university, in both at Bangalore as well as in Hassan, and we have standardized the protocol for raising these seedlings. And these seedlings are also now the farmers have started selling this commercial scale to the other states. I told you Orissa, West Bengal, and the other states, they are sending this. There is a lot of demand for these ARC seedlings from other states. And Haryana, they are obtaining maximum number of tissueculture plants from our university. We are getting one of the best revenue from this technology in our Hassan station. So this is in brief about the new innovative technology of producing quality potato seed tubers, which is being developed from UHS Bagalkot as a technical partner in collaboration with International Potato Center. This is one of the best and successful technology in the country as well as in the state, where through this collaboration we can achieve good success.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Excellent presentation.
If you have any questions, you are welcome, sir. What I will suggest for your Andhra Pradesh is your university can, even if it is not possible to grow on commercial scale, at least up to the stage of production of this mother block and raising nursery in the poly houses, we can produce it and you can sell it to the other states. There is a lot of scope. We can, the farmers can earn a lot of revenue by selling this ARC cuttings to the other states of northern part of India and also in the northeast. So that can be tried in your university through your farmers, because everywhere through NHM, so many high-tech poly nurseries have been, poly houses have been established. They are using it for raising F1 hybrids of tomato, capsicum, and other high-value vegetable seedlings. So during season, you can use that polyhouse facilities for raising this, producing this ARC in large quantity. I told you from one single tissue plant, 1 lakh ARC cuttings can be produced. That is the potential of this technology.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Excellent presentation and excellent innovative technology, especially in potato. And you have covered all the area production, productivity, national and international wise, and what are the advantages for apical rooted cuttings and the mass multiplication of the plantlets and mass multiplication of apical rooted cuttings, production of tubers. In a nice presentation, and we feel very honored, sir, hearing from you. And we have already signed MOU with our university, and from that onwards, we have a lot of cooperation, and we got excellent material of drumstick and curry leaf at our Darsi, and we have a lot of collaborations in futures also. Thank you very much, sir, and giving an excellent presentation and a visit to Vietnam, and we have seen, and there is a lot of potential for the apical rooted cuttings in potato. Thank you very much, sir. You have covered the G1, G2 the generations also, how it is produced and how it is cultivated. And now it is open for the discussion. I invite all the scientists, university officers to participate and ask any questions to the sir.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Sir, myself, Dr. Seshakaran, sir. I am working at HRS Madarapalli, sir.
Okay.
This is around 100 kilometers from Bangalore, and this is specialized in vegetables and flowers, sir. It is very nice to listen to your presentation, sir. And I see here around 100 acres of potato is being cultivated in nearby areas of Ramasamudra. So I think, as you said, potato here, the GIZ and one NGO, APMAS, Andhra Pradesh Mahila Abhiruddhi Society, they have that collaboration, and they are very much involved in the tomato production. I think being this research station having a very good congenial climatic conditions and near to Bangalore, and this research station being specialized in vegetables and flowers, it can take up this potato cultivation, potato production, and see whether how far it is feasible.
Yeah, definitely. Since it is nearer to Bangalore, maybe 100 or 150 kilometers, we can try this. We can evaluate the different varieties and find out. Even some heat-tolerant hybrids are also available. We can get the mother tubers from CPRI Simla and multiply it through ARC. And we can visit our regional horticultural research station located in Bangalore in the JKVK campus. And we can just go through that, how they are raising that, how the tissue lab works, and how to raise this ARC in the polyhouses and all that. We can have a first-hand information about this technology if you happen to visit Bangalore. You are welcome
Definitely,
to visit.
sir. Currently, it is only tomato is only being cultivated, sir, and that is the only crop these farmers are aware. And because of excess production, they are not getting much remuneration, and hardly they are selling it to 2 to 3 rupees under very glut. So if we can motivate the farmers based on the success of this potato cultivation, that will be a very good contribution to the farming community, particularly this Annamaya district and other surrounding cool climatic conditions. And our horticulture research station being specialized in vegetables, if they can take up with your technology support, that will be a good step if we can progress ahead.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you, Kiran. And sir is welcoming us to invite the research station, so we can get the information. Anybody? Next.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Myself, Dr. Salome Sunita, Dean of Student Affairs. So we worked on tissue culture technology with potato sprouts, sir, with Kufri Surya, and we are successful in getting the micro-propagated
Yeah.
shoots and the whole plant, sir. But we got the problem of acclimatization, sir, because of temperature issues here. And so during acclimatization, most of the plantlets could not survive in the
Madam, production of tissue culture plants in potato through tissue culture is one of the very easiest method.
yes,
You will get almost 95% success, because here we are collecting the nodal segment from the tuber, then put it in the MS media. So it
Yes.
is there will be no contamination, no problem at all. Not like your banana where you need to have this protocol, phenol accumulation and all those problems are here. Absolutely, there is no problem. Even farmers can take up this. In Vietnam, I have seen some of the farmers, they have got their own tissue culture lab in their farms. They themselves produce the plants through tissue culture lab, then they use it for production of ERC. It is one of the best, easiest method of producing tissue plants through tissue culture means.
here temperature
and,
is the
since,
issue here, sir. Temperature.
That's why for hardening, when they raise the seedlings in the bottles, that will be shifted to the mother block. That's why I told you. Mother blocks we shift it here, and that too, the mother blocks are located in the polyhouses, where there is a temperature and humidity is maintained. So we have to that will be required hardening if you raise them in the mother blocks in the polyhouses. So there only the hardening will take place. Because we'll keep them for about 3 to 4 weeks in the polyhouses in the mother block. So by that time it will hardening will be over and the new shoots will come up. Both roots as well as shoots will develop as an individual plant. Again, it will be transplanted to the another shade house, where they put it. Each individual plant is put it in the pro trays, filled with coco peat. Individual plant. Again, they raise it for 4 weeks. So by that end of 4 weeks, it will attain about 8 to 10 centimeter height will be there, and with full developed root system. So that it can be take out and put it in the main field. That is the advantage.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Like at hardening only, we got some issues, sir.
Hardening
This
is
time
not
we
a
will
problem.
take care of that.
You can
sir.
try this.
Mother block with
Yes, we can try this. Hardening is not at all a problem in potato ARC.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Anybody?
Good afternoon, sir. I am Dr. Srinivas, Registrar.
Yes, sir.
So I have one question, sir. So what is the yield difference between the traditional method of potato cultivation and potato cultivation through this APC?
Sir, almost double the yield when compared to the traditional potato seed tubers.
So is it under rain-fed situation?
It can be, you can grow it under rain-fed condition during Kharif and during irrigated condition during Rabi. I told you in 4 districts in Arsenal, in Karnataka, Hassan, Chikmagalur, Belagaum, Dharwad, it is grown during Rabi season. Whereas in Chikbalapur, Kolar and Bengaluru district is grown during Rabi season as irrigated crop. Definitely irrigated crop will get more yield compared to rain-fed crop. Even in the rain-fed situation also, if we are going for traditional seed tubers, we hardly get 10 to 12 tons per hectare. If you use this ARC, we get about 15 to 20 tons per hectare. This is a yield difference between traditional seed tubers as well as using ARC seedlings.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What is the difference between the cost economics, seed rate of ARC multiplied tubers and the traditional tubers?
Ravindra, your voice is somewhat low.
Yeah, I can hear it. I told you, we are also working out the economics of this ARCs. Starting from the inoculation in the tissue culture laboratory up to the G2 generation, it will take 45 to 50 days. That is the total duration of the production process. The cost of seedlings will be using handling, purchase of fruit trays, cocoa peat, irrigation, everything. And these operations are done by the women laborers. It is highly skilled operations. They will be very fast in doing this, just to removing the apical portion of the cuttings using scissors and put it in the fruit trays. So each seedlings will cost about 60 to 75 paise per seedlings. This is the cost of seedlings. Whereas if you are going for traditional seed tubers, I told you have to get it seeds from Jalandhar all the way 2000 kilometers. The truck charges, transportation, handling costs, cold storage costs, that will cost you 5,000 to 6,000 tons rupees per ton. Whereas here it will get it per 700 to 800 rupees per 10,000 seedlings. The economics also, it is very cheaper. Locally we are producing. We are not depending upon any state. And I told you one more advantage. Any new variety released can be immediately multiplied very quickly. Suppose in Kupri Jyoti is a leading variety in northern part, even today. They don't produce seeds of Kupri Jyoti, other than Kupri Jyoti, they don't produce the seeds of Kupri Himalini, Kupri Pukraj, or Kupri Surya. In our areas, Kupri Himalini performs very well. They don't supply the seeds of Kupri Himalini. If you go through this ARC, we can produce plenty of Kupri Himalini seedlings. We can plant it in the field. The performance is very good. That is one of the very good advantage. Any new variety hybrid released recently can immediately multiply it in large scale, and the spread of this technology, the variety will be very faster. Locally, we can produce. That is one advantage. Not only it does not require much sophisticated equipment. Only the pisciculture laboratory, that institutes, research stations will supply the seedlings. Rest of the thing will be done by the farmers themselves, the nurserymen, the high-tech nursery owners. They can do it. They don't need any sophistication. That's why we have given trainings to them. We have given orientation to them, how to raise ARC seedlings in the polyhouses, how to raise them in mother block, then in the polyhouses, shade houses. They do everything. And the handling of this fruit trays is very easy. You can carry it through the truck. Small truck also, they can carry lakhs together seedlings to different places. Transportation cost will come down. The seed cost is come down. We will get very high quality seeds. Many new varieties can be multiplied at a very faster rate. They are totally free from any diseases. Very healthy seedlings, very high quality, healthy seedlings can be produced through this ARC.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, what about the pest and disease problem in South Indian conditions, sir? Generally, it is a North Indian crop.
In case of potato in Karnataka, we have the problem of bacterial wilt caused by Clostridium solanacearum. This is one of the very serious soil-borne pathogen. It is there in many potato growing areas in Karnataka, bacterial wilt. And for the last 5-6 years, this late blight is also occurrence of outbreak of late blight disease also very serious in some of the potato growing areas, mainly because of the weather variations in the weather.
And also, like compared to North Indian conditions, the South Indian conditions, we have all sucking pest problems, and these sucking pests are also vectors for large number of viruses. As the potato is a host.
And cutworms problem is there that can be controlled by spraying some insecticides. And then potato tuber moth is a problem in the storage. If you keep them in the cold storage with tuber treatment, we can overcome the tuber moth. So only this bacterial wilt is a very serious problem here. Even late blight, early blight and all, it will occur. It can be managed. With the management of bacterial wilt and late blight is a problem here. But prophylactic sprays, by forecasting the occurrence of disease, we can manage this disease also. So using these ARC seedlings, the incidence of late blight and bacterial wilt is very less when compared to traditional seed tubers grown using traditional trace tubers. That is also, there is advantages. Outbreak
So what about viral diseases, sir? Insect vectors and all this.
Yeah, it will be completely free from viral diseases. let me tell you, leaf curl virus or the virus X, Y and all, totally free is ARC. That is the best one advantage
No,
I have mentioned. I have forgotten to mention about viral disease. Because
but in the field level, sir, what about at the field level? You can produce
even in the field, even in the field levels also, the whatever that virus vectors, this white flies, it can be the incidence of white flies will be, because the white flies incidence occur in the polyhouses. If you are using insect to shade nets, if you are growing them in insect shade net, there won't be white flies. There will be no virus incidence in the nursery. So even in the field also, maybe some extreme conditions you may get some virus. Otherwise, in the normal course, the incidence of virus is very minimal.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Is there any charges, sir, for sir, myself Nagaraju from Tirupati, sir? For training programs, are you charging anything?
No, we will give free of cost. There is no, we don't charge, because
Okay, sir, regarding
you are also our partner with us in the horticulture universities. We don't charge you. You can visit our research station at Hassan or Bangalore. If Bangalore is convenient, you can visit there. Right now, they have this various stages of seedlings are being grown in the polyhouses. We can have interaction. We can collect some trace also from there.
okay, sir.
You can visit the tissueculture lab there.
And with regard to protocol, sir, about tissue culture R&D.
Yeah, it is protocol is it is only this way MS media is used. There is no special media required. Your basic MS media is sufficient.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, commercially, this technology is popular, sir, because I am Dr. Naidu from Darsi, sir.
Yeah.
So as on today, the tissue culture is very popular in banana, strawberry,
Yeah.
pineapple, and date palm, sir. But commercial adoption is concerned as far as, so the in potato, the tissue culture is also need of our, because more than 20 viruses they attack potato.
Yes.
So commercially, is it popular, sir? Very popular.
So I told you this is a new concept, is a new technology we have introduced. We are trying our best to promote this technology. In fact, the GIZ, they were the people who are responsible for promoting this technology among the potato farmers. Now the Karnataka State Department of Horticulture has taken up large scale. They are organizing training, capacity building programs, organizing field visits, exposure visit to the farmers, team of farmers from different areas. They visit Hassan. Recently, a team of farmers from Telangana, they visited our Hassan. They had a 2 days visit. They visited farmers' fields, our research station, tissueculture lab. In fact, I had an occasion to interact with them on the first day in Bangalore. They were in the Bangalore station. I had an interaction. Dr. Srinivasa Rao, who is an advisor to your Telangana government, he accompanied the team of 10 farmers from Telangana, from Siddipet. Those 3 districts, Sangareddy, other one district. They were telling that in 3 districts in Telangana state, some farmers are growing potato. They wanted to increase the area by they wanted to introduce this ARC. They visited.
Okay.
And a team of farmers from Cameroon government, they came to Bangalore. They visited GKVK and also Hassan district. They visited the various farmers fields. They were on a 1 week visit to Karnataka by the team of farmers from Cameroon, African country. And recently, I told you in the month of April, myself and some 10 farmers from different states selected in different tests by the GIZ. We went there. We took them. We were there for about 1 week. We visited various farmers fields and research institutes, tissueculture laboratories, both in private as well as in the institutes in Vietnam, especially Dalat province, where a lot of variant potato is there. We visited there. We have seen how they are adopted this technology. They were the first to practice this ARC technology, Vietnam.
Thank you.
Thank To you, initiate sir. this technology, we have to get the virus injection cultures from CPRI Simla.
Yeah, I told you.
Bring the cultures, virus injection cultures from CPRI Simla.
Now CPCRI, they were not at all working on this. They were working mainly concentrating on aeroponics.
Okay.
and production of mini tubers in the using tissue culture facility. They were not at all trying this method. They were using, they have tried this TPS, potato seed technology. That is a total failure in southern part of India. Maybe it is success in some northeastern states, TPS. But they are concentrating mainly on aeroponics, where they have a very high-tech tissue culture laboratories in Chandigarh and Punjab. But they were not tried this, but it is for the first time in the country, our university in collaboration to CIP introduced this technology. They were not tried this. Now they have opened their eyes. Now they have come here to Bangalore to see the performance of these ARC seedlings. They visited our farmers fields in Hassan district. Hitherto they were not tried this, they were not aware of this technology. Maybe they may be knowing about this, but they were not serious about implementing this. But for them, because seed tubers is not a problem in northern states, they produce plenty of seeds. Whatever the seeds the potato grown is grown used as a seed. Whereas in Karnataka, we are facing a very serious problem of seed potatoes. The cost is very high. Spurious seeds are produced. I told you where potatoes are brought from Punjab and sell it as a seed. The farmers are burnt their fingers. So that's why we are in search of this technology. That's why we went to Vietnam and brought this. For northern part of India, this is not at all a problem. They get plenty of seed tubers, traditional seed tubers. But for states in Karnataka, we have the problem of getting quality seed tubers, traditional seed tubers. That's why we attempted this.
Sir,
Thank
good
you,
morning,
sir.
sir. Sir,
Yes.
good morning, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, I'm Dr. Vijay Padma, sir, Associate Dean, College of Horticulture, Chilnadarpi, sir. This is in SPSR, Nellore district, sir. Sir, this may not be a technical question, sir, because we are discussing about the production of nursery. What may be the approximate demand for this nurseries, seedlings, planting material? Approximate.
Yeah, madam, in Karnataka, our the seed requirement is about 45 to 50,000 tons during season.
Tons.
During 45 to 50,000 tons is the seed requirement during month of May, June in Hassan market. Hassan is the major potato growing area in Karnataka. During Kharif. So this is the seed requirement. If you are going for seed tubers, traditional seed tubers. So
Yes,
by adopting this technology, we are trying to substitute with this traditional seed tubers. Now we have reached about 10 to 12% of the area is covered under ARC right now in the field. That's why I told you it will take another 5-6 years to replace these traditional seed tubers with this ARC. The farmers' attempt is not so quick. The farmers have to get convinced by the neighboring farmers who has grown. That's why now the area covered under ARC is only hardly 10 to 12%. It will take about 5 to 10 years to completely change over to this ARC in Karnataka. There is a very good potential, especially for the private high-tech nurseries.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, madam.
Thank you, sir. Anybody? If nobody is there, I invite our registrar, Dr. B. Srinivasulu, to say formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Dhananjay Rao, Director of Industrial and International Programs, Dr. YSR Horticulture University, for giving me the opportunity to propose vote of thanks on this wonderful, the occasion of conducting 16th Global Connect series, which is a series of programs Dr. YSR Horticulture University is conducting for the benefit of the students, staff, and also other participants. Sir, it is really good afternoon, sir. Dr. Indresh, sir, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, UHS Bagalkot, for the excellent presentation on the topic apical root cuttings, a new innovative technology for quality potato seed production. It is really great to hear that in another 5 to 10 years, the traditional method of producing the potato may be replaced with this new technology. I think it is really a wonderful technology. I hope that this will definitely help the farmers to overcome many problems, particularly as you said, the viral diseases, which I mean, with seed tubers, they will, disseminate, and there is also another chance to reduce the other diseases also. I think this technology will definitely go deep into the farming community, particularly in Karnataka and also in other southern states. In AP also, some of the areas are cultivating potato, particularly in Madanapalli, some areas in Chittoor district. I think with this technology, I think many farmers may show interest to grow potato, I think, and they will get very good yields. Thank you, sir, for presenting a very nice, the technology that was developed by CIP as well as UHS Bagalkot. On behalf of Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. YSR Horticulture University, all the university officers, and from all the participants' side, I extend heartfelt thanks for sparing your valuable time and also for giving us a wonderful lecture on this innovative technology for producing, quality potato production in our country. As you said, sir, I think the hybrids or the new varieties, whatever that will be developed in potato, they can be quickly multiplied with this technology, and they can be introduced very quickly into the farmer's field. I think we really, compliment and congratulate all the scientists who have involved in the process of developing this new technology, and also the popularizing this technology by conducting so many demonstrations in our country as well as in other countries also, where this technology was proved highly successful. Really, I once again compliment all the scientists and also scientists from particularly the UHS Bagalkot for their good efforts in popularizing this technology for the benefit of the potato growers. Thank you very much, sir, for sparing your valuable time and giving very wonderful lecture, and also giving us very, very useful information for the, farmers as well as to our staff. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all for your patient hearing. I think it is almost 1.5 hours.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The topic is very much interesting, so that's why I think everybody was keenly, hearing and also observing the excellent slides you have prepared for the presentation.
Thank you.
Really, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Your team, your scientists can visit our Bangalore center sometimes.
Okay, sure, sir.
Come
Sure,
to
sure.
Bangalore. You please see, you can see our ARC technology there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Just
Sure,
try
sir.
it in your. It may not be commercialized, but you can try this in your university also. You give it to some students research problems.
Yes,
You
sir.
can do something. We can definitely provide the technical support to you. There is no problem.
Yes, sir.
Our university is almost sisters universities.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have already having MOU, so
Yes,
we
sir.
can
Yes, sir.
continue to work.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
No problem.
Sure, sir.
Kind cooperation, I think we'll
Yes.
go ahead. With the students, some of the students may work on this
Yes.
topic also. Sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Now
Thank
the
you.
program
Once
is
again.
closed. Thank you.